So the new FydeOS 22 update brings it much closer to ChromeOS. Let's take a look.
Alright, let's first explore what's new in FydeOS 22, and later in the video I'll show you how to set up the Google Play Store because that's quite essential. Heading into the settings, you can see we're on version 22. Let's check the wallpapers. The new theme is called Radiant Anatomy, and it looks especially good in dark mode. It feels thoughtfully designed. The other wallpapers are quite similar to ChromeOS, clean and modern. In the previous update, the search feature was upgraded. We also got proper global search for apps, files and more. You can even filter by categories, which makes it much more useful. When you log in with a Google account, you also get access to Google Lens and Circle to search, which are generally helpful features. And in this update, the FydeOS team finally added one of the most requested features, Quick Share. For me personally, this is a game changer. You can now easily share files between signed-in devices or other devices on the same network. You can also tweak visibility and device name directly from settings, which was previously hidden. Now if you sign in with a FydeOS account, you can access FydeOS AI. There's a dedicated FydeOS AI app in the launcher with a built-in chatbot for regular queries. You also get hundreds of AI assistants for different tasks. And if you have an API keys, you can add advanced models like Llama, OpenAI, DeepSeek and more. You can switch between them directly from the drop-down menu. Now for emojis, you can press Windows plus F while typing to open the emoji panel just like you can on the Windows. But here you can also attach files, images, GIFs and even Google Drive files. That's quite powerful for productivity. So one of the most exciting features in this new update is this new tab split option in the browser. So now you can place two tabs side by side. You can group your most used tab pairs and resize them as needed. YouTube in a mobile style width looks perfect in split view. You can even swap the tabs instantly, very useful for multitasking. They've also added a new default search engine called Quant. It's not available in every region, including mine, so I've used a VPN to test it out. Now the search results are very clean and minimal. The idea here is to reduce ads and trackers, similar to how Google's search used to feel back in the days. If we compare the same query on Google, the difference is clear. For example, searching for a public figure shows age, photos, and recent posts on Google. Quant, on the other hand, keeps it simple and focused. If Quant isn't available in your region, DuckDuckGo is still a strong privacy-focused alternative. Quant Junior is also a nice addition, especially for protecting younger users from harmful search results. Now, Google has officially dropped Steam support for ChromeOS, which was surprising. If you search for it in the Chrome flags, it won't appear anymore. Now while you are here, make sure you enable the cross-lineage GPU support, so FydeOS can use your GPU for heavier tasks like gaming or 3D work. Even though official support is gone, you can still use Linux to install Steam manually. Enable the Linux development in settings. Now add the Flatpak repository and install Steam from there. I'll leave the full guide in the description. It works the same for ChromeOS and FydeOS. And after that, you can launch Steam and play supported titles without major issues. Now after installing FydeOS, the first step is disabling the root file system verification if you want the Google Play Store and Google Play services. First of all, follow this official article, then press the Ctrl, Alt and T to open the console. Run these commands one by one and then reboot. After rebooting, first open the Android settings, then the FydeOS App Store. Install the GApps to your system and complete the setup. Reboot again and finally you'll see the Google Play Store in the launcher and dock. So with this update, FydeOS has moved another step closer to ChromeOS. You still don't have a phone hub support yet, but that could come in a future update. So what do you think about FydeOS 22? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments and I'll see you in the next one.